dad's that weekend, and his dad came to pick him up, and his dad said, if you want to spend it with costs, that's totally fine, And then the poor kid started crying. We were like, I think 10 around that time, because he's like, I want to spend the night, I want to sleep over at your place, but I also want to be at my dad's.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
So his dad started walking towards the car, and he's like, I think I'm gonna go to my dad's. I'm like, me and my mom were like, that's totally fine, go ahead. And so he left, and that was something that my mom always she remembers really well, and I remember really well, kind of what a divorce can do, especially on a young child.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. That story super resonates with me. So my parents are divorced. They got divorced when I was around 8 years old. They separated when I was 6. Happy ending, I guess, because they all 4 of them are friends. It's like we do holidays together. Aww. My dad's golf together. It's like a whole thing. But it is like, I remember as a kid, it was like, do I want to go to this friend's birthday party, or do I want to stay at the other parent's house? So yeah.
It's real.
And I think there are stats. I don't know the exact number, but I remember teaching it in a class of, I think we say the average is 50% of marriages end in divorce. I think first-time marriages is closer to 40%, and then second marriages is closer to 60%, and the percentage of divorces increases the more marriages there are. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to go back to that relationship question of do we know how to relationship, right? I think a lot of clients I talk to, and even friends, Instagram is such a big part of this, or Snapchat, or even Facebook stuff, of we see everybody who's engaged and buying a house and having a baby and all these things, and they're young and life's amazing and perfect and
perfect life.
Perfect life. It's not real. By the way, do you post your mundane stuff on Facebook or on your Instagram? I'm a tech.
Robert does.
I do.
You're one of good outfits of the day.
I do. I feel like you gotta show people everything. We're I shot 1 for 7 in basketball. I stunk it up. We're my life is not that perfect, but it's getting there.
It's getting there. And what is perfect? What is normal? I think that's helpful with stories. You can show this real side, but our actual posts are just these beautiful, perfect, filtered emotionally and colorfully on Instagram. It's all filtered, and I think that's what a lot of folks see is everybody who they graduated with in high school or college is engaged or having a baby or bought a house. I'm I don't know how these people are doing all 3 of these things in 2019, by the way. So expensive. All 3 of those things are expensive. But I think we're seeing everybody's perfect life, and we forget that we don't know what happens behind closed doors. Like I said before, everybody's got stuff. We just don't post our fights with our partners on Instagram. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing looking at a wealthy person being oh, good for them, or I wish or whatnot, but we never think of the struggle they went to get to there, or whatever daily struggle they face. Everyone's got problems.
Totally.
Whether it's how you rate how severe it is or whatnot.
Yeah.
# show behind closed doors.
Yeah. I don't know if that sounds a little...
What?
Show behind closed doors.
Show behind the closed doors.
Oh, show behind the closed doors.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What's... show behind the closed doors. Show your argument.
Yeah.
Don't leave your underwear on the kitchen table. I'm sorry.
Some sanitary things about that. But yeah.
Very, very, very true. But
But yeah.
Yeah. Couple more questions. How do you feel? Do you think if people would apply more of understanding their attachment styles, understanding all those different various things into their dating culture life, do you think they would get more quality dates? Good question.
Yes. Yes. I think there's another thing to add to that list if you're writing this down. Taking a love languages quiz. Boop, boop, boop. I love how we all just wrote instead of actually what we would normally do is type in our notes app, right? Whether we all took old school notes. Is taking your love languages quiz, which was really helpful because we all express and receive love differently, and so it's really important that we express to our partner their love language, and we get expressed what we need in our love language.
Is that the one where it's I express my love through giving gifts?
Yes.
And my sister has told me
Good
about
job.
that.
Do you know the other 4? So there's giving gifts.
It's giving gifts, spending time.
Good job. Quality time.
Acts of service.
Acts of service, yeah. Going out, doing stuff together.
I think that's part of the quality time one. Yeah, acts of service would be helping out with chores and kid stuff, pet stuff. Okay. Words of affirmation.
Yep. Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you know the last one?
No.
It's physical touch, but just hugs or everybody thinks it's very physical, intimate stuff. It's holding hands,
yeah.
A nice pat like good job, but not like a weird awkward one. Like
I was
good
about
job,
to say.
robotic, good job. Like an actual like soothing touch would be lovely. So
Would
yeah.
a foot rub, would that be?
Oh,
Is that physical touch?
that could be physical touch. That's like some maybe quality time. But if you're going to like I don't know, who gives the foot massage?
Well,
Yeah.
Robert always has to bring it back to feet.
Do we?
oh,
Let's talk about that for a second. No, I'm kidding.
you know what? I'm liking how these things are going. We're not going to talk about that. But anyway.
Okay, so your original question, sorry, was if we talked about this in dating, if we like,
Yeah.
okay. So a lot of this, a client, I had jokingly said to a client, like, you know, there's like this, I feel like it was a comedian or something who said it, but it was like, who wants to talk about their trauma on their first date? Like, it's not first date convo, but like, it would be really helpful if we like knew some childhood stuff, but that's not first date material. But I do think it would be helpful, like, if you brought up, like, this is my love language, or like, attachment's pretty deep because it can go back to childhood and that can bring up some other stuff. But like, love language is like great. Be like, oh, my love language is quality time. What's your love language? Have you taken that? And then that kind of opens up a bigger conversation. It's not the most sexy of talks, but it's helpful for a relationship. You're like, ooh, acts of service, feeding the dog. Not super sexy. Maybe for some, like it's sexy, but you never know. Yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
Helping around the house is sexy. Yeah,
Yes, guys, make sure you do that. No second shift.
yeah. And like,
Hashtag no second shift.
Right, and don't wait to be asked to help. Just help. I think that's a big one.
Yeah.
Look up mental load. A lot of women take on the mental load, which is like just like thinking of all the things of like, oh, how did that laundry detergent appear? Like the laundry fairy brought it. Like no. So I think that's important. That's what I hear a lot of clients say is like, nobody like knows where their laundry goes in the house. Like kids, partners, like where does the laundry go? And you're like, mom does it, wife does it. Like somebody. It's usually women. It's not all the time. Not to be super gendered, but like it's a lot of like the caretaker person.
So, we have some lovely things that are stacked here.
Yes, please show us what you brought. These are really
Okay.
cool.
Besides being a kick-ass therapist, you do things on the side. What are these lovely things?
So I do these things on the side. This started off as like self-care, by the way.
Okay.
And then I just made too many. And I was like, I'm going to start giving these away. So like literally every holiday there is or birthday. Can I just like...
Yes, you
all right.
can.
It's fancy. So I make bookmarks and
to read
we love to read.
This is why he's
Love
here.
a good callback joke. Love a good
There you
callback.
go.
Thank
Pay
you.
him the big bucks.
Yeah,
Comedy.
100%. So, reading rainbow. So, these are bookmarks because, again, like we were talking about, love reading. I'm a nerd. There's definitely some Harry Potter ones in there, but they're fun bookmarks. They're watercolor. I hand make all of these. It was from self-care. Yeah, I can take a look. It was started as self-care, but again, like I said, I just made too many.
Yeah.
But there's like these fun ones, like reading is my jam with some strawberries because
Reading is lit.
reading is lit.
All you
I'm in
need
this
is
deep.
Love, except it's books.
Right, all you need is books. So if you're not into relationships, books are helpful.
And did you come up with these yourself, or did you maybe Google some?
Some of them I googled for sure, but the animal ones, like the jam and the whale, like I'm in this deep as a whale, super cute. That was a not googled one. There's Harry Potter ones, like still reading always with this little Deathly Hallows, super cute because nerd.
And you wrote, watercolored, and laminated all these yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I paint them and then I like draw the words on, and then I go to Office Depot because they have a giant laminator machine. Pay for that, and then I just cut these out with my little paper cutter while I'm binging Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. And if people want to pick up one of these amazing bookmarks, where can they find them?
They can find them on Etsy, and my shop name is called Funky Spice Latte.
Funky Spice.
Spicy.
Spicy. I am a complex human, but I'm a pretty basic bee when it comes to my fall beverages. So, Funky Spice Latte on Etsy. It's got a cute little latte design with like a little galaxy in it. So, and then I do these watercolor cards that are not laminated, but like Bravocado, like super Portlandy. Not gonna lie. Like so cute.
Easily amused.
What I just same. You're a gem. Cause like cute. Sometimes people just need to hear these things, right?
Yeah.
What else have we got? Oh, I'm from the desert originally, so like stuck on you, cacti.
That's good. You are dynamite with a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Dynamite. That's exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It was like, hello, friend. So just like fun little cards for, it's a birthday. It's just and then also like how I would be a bad therapist if I didn't do like really lovely ones. Like, you are enough. Oh, cute.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
So Hallmark gives you a call, says, we absolutely love these cards and your bookmarks.
Yeah.
You can make more money doing this than therapy. Do you choose this over therapy?
Gosh, so many people have asked me, mostly parents have asked me that question. Great point. You know what? I would do both. I would just travel more and get the money. I would definitely like do some Hallmark stuff and then also do therapy. Maybe do like,
That's a great marketing scheme right there.
Seriously, it's great.
Having a therapist write your little gift, your greeting cards.
Yo, do you see why I pay him?
You don't pay me.
You're so.
I pay you with love.
Yeah, honestly, market them. Therapist written.
That's smart.
Therapist written greeting cards.
That's really smart.
I'm gonna sneak over here.
Super, yeah.
This one's thank you for being kind.
I love a good pun.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Oh.
Thanks. Yeah,
this is a Portland card.
This is definitely like a cool feminist Portland
My
card.
favorite season is the fall of patriarchy. Now that's a Portland card.
It is a Portland card. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, I want to say, being our very first guest, you nailed it.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You are awesome. And I want to put this wonderful card, get one cost, front and back, and back. This lovely, lovely lady.
Thank you.
She's an awesome therapist. If you're looking for one, find her.
Yeah. We'll provide her information in the description. Make sure you are able to reach out to her if you want to.
Yeah. And then, last but not least, even though you've been dropping a lot of gems on us, and this is your personal opinion. Personal opinion. Personal opinion. One thing to change/improve our dating culture. What would you want to go at first? What was the first thing?
Oh my goodness. I know we talked about it, but emotional intelligence. Also, like, some self-love. Let's go with self-love, actually. Not, like, too much, like, in a narcissistic way, but honestly, self-love. Like, that that you are worth it, that you are important, that, like, someone else will find that in you as well. Like, I think that's important. Like, yeah, because we don't want, there's that cheesy, like, someone will complete you. Like, no, you complete yourself, and they're, like, this awesome supplemental, like, humans to improve your life, to, like, help it. But, like, you have to love yourself, too.
I know I'm not supposed to say something after someone drops your last line, but, like, I just want to say it's been a long day without you, my friend.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Rest in peace, R.I.P. Paul. Anywho, we're random like that. But I want to say thank you so much for coming through. This is Play No Games, our new show that me and my lovely friend Costa will be doing, and we'll be having more videos of me and Costa talking about different dating, relationship-oriented things, and we'll be bringing wonderful guests. Hopefully we'll have Gianna back with another check-in about where relationships are at now and dating.
Yes, definitely.
So this has been Play No Games, and hey, we're done.